How would it look if I did an entire video with a mask on? Probably a little disconcerting, huh? What do you think? Thank you for joining me on another Novel Escape. My name is Trevon Grant, and today we're going to be discussing and taking a look at the first act of one of our old-time favorites, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Here we go. What makes this book so special? I always pay attention to the very beginning of a book and how the main character is introduced. The book starts with a flash and a bang. The image is stark. Two very special people are killed by a very talented but evil wizard. But there's something about a young boy in the room which has thwarted the efforts of this very powerful wizard. So, many people have died at his hands, but this young boy survives. And so we have chapter 1 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, The Boy Who Lived. Now, where else have I seen a theme just like this? Oh yeah, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. A peaceful, fun-loving, and overly jovial bunch are faced with absolute evil. And what's more, they are tempted by the power. And so these books beg the question, how does innocence, goodness, peace, these seemingly defenseless attributes face off against evil and violence? How does baby Harry stop one of the most powerful wizards in the world? How else is Harry introduced? In the beginning of the story, when Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, and Hagrid are about to drop Harry off with his aunt and uncle, they introduce us to one of the governing themes for the rest of the book. Harry is special. Of course, being special comes with its rewards and also its challenges. Much like the Ring of Power, the one ring to rule them all. Dumbledore, being aware of the challenges, decides that keeping Harry from the limelight will help to temper the arrogance which might come from being special. Really, Dumbledore? You think you can explain all this in a letter? These people will never understand him. He'll be famous, a legend. It wouldn't be a surprise if today was known as Harry Potter Day in the future. There will be books written about Harry. Every children in our world will know his name. Exactly, said Dumbledore, looking very seriously over the top of his half-moon glasses. It would be enough to turn any boy's head. Famous before he can walk and talk. Famous for something he won't even remember. Can you see how much better off he'll be growing up away from all that until he's ready to take it? How many times have we seen it in our world where kids with special talent are put on pedestals and as a result lose themselves in the fame? So our special boy Harry is separated from one of the very thing which makes him special, the wizarding world. And he's placed in the house of people who wholeheartedly embrace being ordinary. On top of that, his cousin Dudley is treated as being special. Everything Dudley does is celebrated as something good, and his wrongs are ignored as though they're of little importance. The very same fear behind Dumbledore's decision to send Harry to live with his aunt and uncle took on flesh and is literally personified in Dudley. Dudley is treated as special. The only problem is, no matter how hard they try, they can't stop Harry from being special. As a matter of fact, Harry can't stop himself from being special. Suddenly, appearing on top of the school building and not knowing how he got there. Talking to the snake at the zoo and making the glass disappear. As a matter of fact, when Harry got his first letter, Uncle Vernon and Aunt Petunia tried to keep him from it. I remember the first time I got a letter as a little boy, how special that made me feel. Now I have kids of my own. Whenever I order something off Amazon, I make sure it's in their name. When they see the package with their name on it, all typed up and on shipping label, just like mom and dad, it brings them a never-ending level of enjoyment. There's something about a package in your name that makes you feel singled out, special. J.K. Rowling knows her audience and uses this very popular nostalgic feeling to her advantage. Harry's aunt and uncle knew that this letter was Harry's gateway into what they considered abnormal, the magical world of wizardry. In chapter 3, no matter how hard he tried, Uncle Vernon could not stop Harry from being special. He tried burning the letters. He tried sleeping by the door, going to a seedy hotel, even taking a boat and heading out onto the water. And still, Harry's special invitation finds him, hunts him down, until finally it bursts through the door in the form of Hagrid, refusing to be denied. Because the thing that makes you special cannot and should not be hidden.
Sorry about that. I demand that you leave at once.
Alright, so that was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the first act, or what I think was the first act of the novel. And what did you think about it? What did you get did you get anything from what I have so far broken down and kind of got into the story? I think one of the things that made it, that I sort of picked up from this, and I think I'm going to adopt into my own work, is the theme that J.K. Rowling has, she has literally woven in from the very beginning of the story and has kept it. And to tell the truth, in Act 2 and in Act 3, she keeps the same theme going all the way throughout the story, all the way to the end, about Harry being a special child and being special. And what it means to be special, and looking at different aspects of being special. And she literally goes through and really pushes this theme, I believe, and this is what I've sort of gotten from the book myself. So I think that in itself has really given me an additional thought, an additional thing to consider as I am working on my own books, as I am working on and I'm planning a middle grade book, because my kids are killing me to tell them stories. So I figure I might as well write a book about it, right? So again, thank you for joining me on another Novel Escape. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please like. If you want to see more of this content, go ahead and subscribe, and stay safe. Peace.